welcome back to my channel. So today is the special, long-awaited favorite video, Boxycharm. What's in the box? No, really. What's in it? If you are new to my Boxycharm unboxings, yes, I unbox them, but ahead of time I do a little sneak peek so I know what is in here, and since I get them so late in the month, I go online to see all of the reviews that actual users are saying about the products in the box. Are they any good? Are they worth the hype? Let's find out together, shall we? And for those of you who all enjoy spoilers, I do have a special spoiler alert right at the end of this video. But again, I like to put my spoilers at the end of the video so that way for those of you that like to be surprised, you can just stop the video. But if you like to see them, I got you covered, girl. I got you. Let's get into it. Something else I do want to mention early on in this video is that from what I'm finding on all of Boxycharm social media platforms, you should not be on a waiting list anymore. It sounds like they have gotten through their waiting list and that there should not be one at this time. So look into that if you think you're still on the waiting list. So if you guys watched my previous video, you know that I showed you 3 spoilers for the July box. So I was really kind of excited to get my hands on some of them because even Kathleen Lights ahead of time was swatching and trying some of the products, and I was like, okay, I need the palette I keep seeing everywhere, so let's look at that palette. This is the Blink Electric Eyes palette, which is a collab with Boxycharm for sure. You can see it with the little logo here. I have these gorgeous shades over here. We've got a deep, like, chocolatey brown, a beautiful cranberry pop of color. We have a beautiful rose gold shade. Then we have really gold, metallic-y looking eyelid shade, and then we have the lightest shade down on the far end. All beautiful and all super duper pigmented. I really prefer to use these shadows with a fingertip. I find that these kind of metallic-y shades transfer best that way, but you can use a brush. I did use a brush with the lightest shade to get the inner corner to get right up in there, and it did just as beautiful of a job, which speaks really highly to how great these pigments are. I can also tell you guys that when I did put these on, I did a full wear test by the end of the day, and I mean like end of the day, like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and it still really stayed put all day long. I was really impressed with it. So enough with the chatter, Nichole. Let's get online and see the reviews, shall we? Now, as you guys know, I also go online to see some videos on YouTube, and some people were already complaining that their products came broken, and I have seen some of that on social media as well. Boxycharm is replying on Instagram to everyone saying that their products are broken. They're saying, if you received a damaged item, please email our customer service team with a picture of the damaged item next to the shipping label within 14 days via info.boxycharm.com. So if you do have a broken palette or any item, please follow through with that, and it sounds like they will replace it for you. Whew. I think I've seen about 5 people saying that their palettes were shattered. Really grateful mine was not, but definitely check your boxes, ladies. Make sure that it's not shattered. Okay, so I'm kind of making my way over to Facebook, and Casey Mierdock said, I got mine today and I am amazed by these swatches from the palette. This is legit. One swipe, sunlight, no filter, no primer. I didn't like the color. I got it all from CP ColourPop, but this palette made the box worth it. Tracy Bonvita said that pigment is incredible. I agree, it makes the whole box worth it. So on Facebook, Debbie Strickland said, beautiful palette, but unfortunately for us girls who are over 40, we can't wear these shiny eyeshadows. I would love to see more matte shadows. I don't care if I'm 72 and in a walker. I'm going to wear some freaking bold ass shadows, and I'm not even sorry. Not sorry. But Haley replied to her telling her about the spoiler alert for next month, which I'm not going to tell you about yet. Shh, patience. So as I've been telling you guys the past few months, Boxycharm has been doubling down on responding to customers on their social media, which is awesome. Boxycharm is now letting us know that at this time, we have yet to implement the beauty quiz to personalize boxes. However, we are working extremely hard to be able to do this in the near future. Hallelujah! Thank you so much, Boxycharm, for hearing our pleas for personalized boxes. And I don't think any of us are trying to be snobby, and we're not trying to be all high maintenance. Maybe I am, a little bit. It's so nice to hear that they are listening to us and they're trying to meet our demands in a way. I feel like I'm on Orange is the New Black. Meet our demands. But honestly, skin tones is a huge thing, and coloring is a huge thing for, pencils, lipsticks. You know, if you're giving us some kind of cream foundation or concealer, it's so important. So I'm really glad to hear that they're starting to work on that. So tell me what you guys think of this. Did you like it? Did yours come broken? Did it come and did you try it with your fingers? Have you only done brushes? Let me know in the comments below. So you guys know when I showed you some spoilers, there was some options on products that you could get this month because not every box is the same. Everybody gets some different stuff. And I was pretty pleased that I did get the Bare Minerals Invisible Light Palette. I've never had a palette like this, and the fact that it's from Bare Minerals made me go, oh my gosh, Boxycharm, way to hook us up. And I watched one YouTuber reviewing this who had the Hourglass products, and she was like, it's so similar as far as like the palette goes itself, because it looks like there's just two little pillows sitting in here. And anyone who has, that I have watched that has already had one of these or something similar, raved about it. And I was like, oh wow, I don't even know what I'm getting into, but okay, let's look into it. Now I can tell you, since I never had one before, when I was trying these on, I wasn't sure the best way to use it, so I was sure to watch YouTube videos ahead of time to make sure I understood the best ways to apply this for success. So I did put on the matte side after I put down my foundation and concealer, kind of just put it on my face. And then after I kind of let that sit a minute, I did go in then with the glow underneath my eyes, a little up my cheekbone, and today I put it up here in my forehead, just in the center part as well, and a little bit down my nose. And in person, you definitely see a difference. And there's been a few YouTubers that I've watched that are like, I don't know if you could tell on camera, but I was like, you could tell on camera. It looks gorgeous. It's just this light finish. So if you don't want a huge dewy look, but you do want just that light illuminating shade on you, it's just like making you look like you're your own filter. That's it. And I have been wearing these now for 2 days straight. By the end of the day, with my day in check-in, I'm a face toucher, so you can kind of tell that the matte part was kind of like rubbed off. I think a little bit from me, but not bad. But the glow, I could still see the glow right under my eyes, on my upper cheekbones. I was so impressed. So there's two Bare Minerals products that you might get. This is one of the options, the powder. So the other one is the Bare Minerals Mineral Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Daily Prep Lotion, which some people were kind of excited to get. Some people wanted this. You know, it all just depends on preference, your skin, the whole thing. Ooh, I love when this happens when I do reviews. So Chantel on Facebook said, I have both of these and love them. I love how thin the prep is. I hate wearing sunscreen because of the residue it leaves on your hands. This makes wearing sunscreen easy, and it's not sticky at all. Even my son lets me put him on him with no fuss. I will be happy with either one of these. If you did get the sunscreen prep, that's a good little tip for you. Okay, another just little tip for anybody who got the SPF one. Jennifer Nudgeser on Facebook said that she's tried the primer with SPF in it, and it smells horrible like chemicals and has little beads of color in it, so when you apply it, you have to wash your hands, or you get spray tan type stuff all over your clothes, etc. She loves Bare Minerals, but this product was a complete fail for her personally. I don't have that here to test for you, unfortunately, but I know some of you probably got that in the box. So just be forewarned about that. Let us know below, actually, in case anybody else gets it. Did you experience that or not? So, telltale old battle. People are always kind of going back and forth. Do I want the primer? Do I want the powder? And it's kind of split, honestly, all over social media, which when they want But if you are wanting a powder or if you're wanting the primer, there are some Facebook groups that you can do to trade, and I'll go ahead and link those below in the description box in case you're interested. Okay, so Phantom Val Calorie on Instagram said, please though, could you skip the highlighter at least once? I swear I've gotten a highlighter in every box thus far. I'm sure you guessed, I don't use highlighter. So I think some people are kind of a little annoyed that it's a highlighter in it, but there's also a matte powder, but it's not really like a highlighter, at least not to me. To me, when I put this on, it was more just like it lightened and brightened my under eye, but it wasn't like crazy, oh, for a bright or anything, and it's just such like a transparent glow that it just seems more like it's like a glow from within kind of thing. So it's not a highlighter. I think people may be getting confused as to what it is. Or they want no shimmer on their face, which is totally possible too. Erin Ann 1748 said, so glad I got the Bare Minerals powder in my box. Me too. So you guys tell me, which product did you end up getting? Did you get the one that you hoped for? I was kind of hoping for this just because I've never had anything like it, and I'm enjoying experimenting with it. But I will definitely let you guys know in a future review, do I still love it? Do I still keep reaching for it? Okay, so the next thing in the box that I got that is a little controversial from what I'm seeing, there's a couple things that are controversial this month, but this one in particular, which is this little pretty guy. It has this cool Egyptian writing on it, and at first my eyes lit up when I saw it because I was like, oh, what is this? And this is the Unibrow Universal Eyebrow Pencil. I had no idea we were going to get this. It's from Winky Lux. Pretty sure we've gotten something from them before. This triangular brow piece on the end, and I was like, oh, that's different. And then when I swatched it on my hand, I was kind of like, nothing's coming off, or it's very light and dusty, because like you can't even really see that very much in the camera. So I was just kind of like, oh, I'm really not sure how this is going to come off. So I went ahead and used it yesterday morning, and I was shocked at how much pigment goes on your brow when filling it in. And I had seen some people really not like it, mostly because it is like one shade and one shade only, so it's not like you have other options or anything. And for me, it works with my coloring and a hair color and skin tone, but I could definitely see how some people it doesn't. But it's almost a little too pigmented at times on my eyebrows. I have to kind of like pull out that spoolie a lot and be blend. I'm kind of used to a more of like a pomade or a powder that I can control more. So this was a little like learning curve for me. Okay, so I'm actually gone now over to one of the trade sites for Boxycharm, and Irene said I got an eyeliner instead of the brow pencil. I hope it's good. So apparently that's the other option. If you do not get this little brow guy, you could be getting an eyeliner in there. Casey Hodges said, I got my Boxycharm today, and the only thing I'm keeping is the eyebrow pencil. Would anybody else be interested in the rest? Okay, so she really likes this, but apparently she didn't like anything else, which I'm confused by. Sounds like a lot of people didn't realize that there were going to be so many variations this month, and people were a little frustrated that they either didn't get this or that they didn't get some of the other products in the box. Some people are a little frustrated about the coloring, which is why, again, I'm glad Boxycharm is kind of listening to us and potentially going to be getting us some surveys to take to make sure that we start getting colors that work in our box, or if they only have like a brown of something, don't send it to the redheads and the towhead blondes. Maybe. These have mixed reviews on them, kind of similar to anything else. It's really preference based. If you like to do your brows with a little bit more structure, like a little bit more waxy, you're probably not going to like this very much, but you could double this up with something because it does give a pretty good like hair look to your brows, and it doesn't make them too bold. But like I said, if you're just swatching it and not actually trying it, which if you want to give it away, you kind of can't try it, but it doesn't look that great on the hands, but on the brows, it really filled them in well. So I'm going to move on now to something that's a hot topic on all of the social media platforms I'm finding, and a lot of frustration as I'm finding as well. I got this setting spray. So this is the Project Beauty Spray Set Go Makeup Setting Spray. Yes, they're giving us setting sprays. This is awesome, something new to try. And then I watched 1 or 2 videos just to kind of see how other people were liking the product. And I have to agree with certain people that stop if you got this product before you use it, if you have not already. Take the cap off, spray it into the air, at least a few times, because the first time it sprays, many of us have found out the hard way. It shoots out one big stream as an assault. Like, it comes at you and it's like, oh, all my makeup's effed up faux show now. So be careful with this. Give it a few sprays before you try to put it on your face. It's intense. It's intense. It's not that finely mist spray that most of us really like. It is, it's got like bigger drops. When I apply this, it feels like I take my arm far back and then spray. I think I'm gonna like this. So far, it's been holding on to my makeup really well, so this has done a good job with that, I think. And at my end day check-in, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, my eyes and eyebrows were totally in place. I think my makeup had done pretty well that day. I can tell you, people didn't know, again, that this was an option when they started to see the boxes kind of coming out and people posting them on social media, and other people were not getting this. There's been a little outrage. People have been a little angry about this situation because I think everybody just thought they were getting it. Okay, so right now I am on Instagram and I'm on a picture just of the Boxycharm box and a pretty girl smiling holding it and then asking like, have you gotten your box yet? They're on their way. And we have some disgruntled customers. So Haley_Richards said, honestly, the worst box. I was getting my hopes up for the setting spray, but I got the body illuminizer that is the same shade as my skin tone. Also, they always give me purple lipsticks. Give me a change, honestly. Very disappointed. And then day name 13 tagged her and said, I know! I was hoping for the setting spray. I mean, they didn't advertise as you'll get either this or this. I'm super disappointed with this box. Not to mention the brow thing is very, very drying. Like you have to pull on your skin to get the pigment out. I'm so upset I got the stupid illuminizer. So she doesn't like the brow pencil that she got. Cara Perselli on Instagram said, disappointed I did not get the Bare Minerals powder or setting spray. Double sad emojis and crying. Okay, so, alright, she's gonna warn you ahead of time with her name. You guys know from the beginning, this girl's name is I'm So High Maintenance. No, really, I can't make this up. That's her name. This box, I was so disappointed in. This was horrible. There was no promo on the body illuminizer, which, ... FYI, Boxy, not good for your consumers that are tan already. It's a waste. And pissed I got the primer instead of the powder. Must not have been enough for shipments. Well, I think she let us all know how she feels. I'm so sorry, I'm so high maintenance that you feel that way. Although I am pretty happy that I did get it, because apparently the illuminizer isn't that great from what I'm getting. But tell me if you guys got it and what your thoughts are, because people are just kind of pissed about it already. So Nichole Mamorel tagged Boxycharm and said, I'm so upset. I was so looking forward to Project Beauty setting spray. Didn't know there was a possibility of an alternative option being sent out. With the Bare Minerals, we knew that we were getting either or. Boxycharm replied and said, every month we offer different box variations. Unfortunately, we are unable to guarantee a specific product unless every charmer was meant to receive it. So, sorry? I think some people just didn't know that this was only like an option. They didn't know this was a this or that situation, so they're a little pissy. Okay, so one girl posted a picture of her box on Facebook. Her Boxycharm box. Get your head out of the gutter. And apparently this was the first time anyone is finding out about the shimmer. So Stephanie Taylor said, but you got the Ofra thing instead of the setting spray. That's weird. And then Brandy Coy immediately responded saying, what's with the body shimmer? Thought the setting spray was on lock for this month. I really hope I get the setting spray. So Sarah Jessica said, I got the same box. You're the only one I've seen that's gotten the same one. The Ofra is an illuminating lotion. I believe it's kind of a golden color. So Teresa Turner said, wow, that body shimmer looks like fun. Wouldn't mind getting it. Okay. See, some people are looking for the positive. I have to say, if it came down to me getting this or the Ofra, I think I am pretty happy with this because I don't generally use illuminating lotions or anything. So I'm really glad I can give this a try. Okay, so one of the last things in the box here is something I was so excited about. ColourPop. This is the Ultra Matte Lip. Other ones that are going around are some Ultra Satin Lips. There's like a Hello Kitty collection from ColourPop going around in the boxes. I've been watching lots of videos, looking at lots of reviews and comments all over social media, so I know there's a variation going on out there. When I opened mine, I was a little excited and a little disappointed, if I'm going to be honest. You guys know I rave all the time about ColourPop since I've discovered it on my channel. I love it so much. But I got the shade Beeper that, as you guys know if you've been watching my videos, I just got this like 2 months ago or so. I do love it. I'm wearing it today. It's a great shade. I was just kind of hoping for something a little different so I could try something new, but it never hurts to have the same thing that you already know you love as a backup, toss one in your purse, you know. So there is apparently a variation of 6 different shades you could be getting because a charmer just asked on Facebook what were the options, and Boxycharm replied saying this month every charmer will receive one of the following shades: Beeper, Monday, Thursday, Speed Dial, Notion, and Lock Diary from the ColourPop collection. I will be honest, this is the only one out of all of those listed, and I would have liked one of the other ones just because I like to try different things, but again, it doesn't hurt to have something you already know you like. So Christina Villiamvu said, I have been wanting to try ColourPop. I don't care which one I get. Rita Mitrofanvove said, I am not happy with this. I've been very displeased with ColourPop lately, and their Ultra Matte formula is the worst on the market in my opinion. What? What is she talking about? So Kelly said, I love ColourPop. I just wish that there was more Ultra Satin formulas instead. Yeah, I get that. That's my favorite too, the Ultra Satin. Ashley Rose Street said, I actually prefer it compared to the Kylie Jenner brand, so that's something. Yeah, again, people are frustrated about the shades because they don't want deep ones. They want a nude one. It's kind of going back and forth. I'm sure Boxycharm has heard this over and over. So Nichole McCollum said, these shades are all pretty brown and neutral. Not for me. Where are all the fun, bright colors for summer? No boxes have given us anything fun yet. Everything is for fall always, and it's making me sad. So you guys, now let's tally up how much this entire box is worth, because there are variations this month, so there could be different box worths floating around. I'm sure there are. This box is $127. That is super exciting. Again, we only pay $21 a month for these 5 full-size goodies. And every now and again, Boxycharm surprises us with a 6th item. Not often, but every now and again. At least a couple times a year. So now I'm gonna give you a little warning countdown that we're gonna be going into the spoiler. I'm so excited about this. If you like spoilers, you already know, but if you don't know, or if I've teased you enough and you're so excited, you're like, shit, just tell me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I am so excited for next month. I can't even tell you. We don't even have all the spoilers yet, and I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really love that you guys keep requesting these videos, that you want to see these videos. If you do like these kind of videos, please smash that thumbs up so I know I should keep making these videos, keep trying to do my best to add to them, keep trying the products, checking out reviews, doing my best research for you guys so you know what's going on out there. This month I did go into some of the other products that I didn't receive so you guys can have some reviews of what you got as well. Please let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. If you are new to my channel, if you keep stalking my Boxycharm videos, because I know some of you do, just hit that subscribe button down below. We have all kinds of fun here all month long, not just Boxycharm times of the month, but all times of the month. So I really hope you guys stick around. I love making videos for you guys. The Boxycharm videos, can't lie, are my favorites, but I love making all kinds of content for you. So if you have a suggestion or a recommendation, please leave it in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.